கல்வி நிறுவனங்களின் சார்பில் 10வது FMAE தேசிய மாணவர் மோட்டார் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் போட்டி துவக்கம். திரு KD ராமாராவ் அவர்கள், முன்னாள் அமைச்சர், தெலுங்கானா அவர்கள் துவக்கி வைத்தார். இந்தியாவின் பல்வேறு மாநிலங்களில் இருந்து 70க்கும் மேற்பட்ட மாணவர் குழுக்கள் மற்றும் 1300க்கும் மேற்பட்ட இளம் பொறியாளர்கள் தங்கள் வாகன வடிவமைப்பு திறன்களை தொழில் நிபுணர்களின் குழுவின் முன்னிலையில் வெளிப்படுத்தினர். தெலுங்கானாவின் முன்னாள் தகவல் தொழில்நுட்பத்துறை அமைச்சர் மற்றும் தற்போதைய பாரத் ராஷ்டிர சமிதியின் BRS கட்சியின் செயல் தலைவர் KD ராமாராவ் அவர்கள் கோயம்புத்தூரில் நடைபெறும் தேசிய மாணவர் மோட்டார் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் போட்டியின் 10வது பதிப்பை தொடங்கி வைத்தார். இந்த போட்டியானது ஹைதராபாத்தை சேர்ந்த ஃப்ரெட்டர்னிட்டி ஆஃப் மெக்கானிக்கல் அண்ட் ஆட்டோமேட்டிவ் என்ஜினியர்ஸ் என்னும் அமைப்பும் கோவை குமரகுரு கல்வி நிறுவனங்களும் இணைந்து நடத்துகின்றனர். இந்த போட்டியில் நாடு முழுவதிலும் உள்ள 13 மாநிலங்களைச் சேர்ந்த 100க்கும் மேற்பட்ட கல்லூரிகளில் இருந்து 1000த்திற்கும் அதிகமான பொறியியல் மாணவர்கள் கலந்து கொண்டனர். போட்டியில் பங்கேற்கும் அணிகள் தங்கள் சொந்த ரக கார்கள் மற்றும் பைக்குகளை உருவாக்க வேண்டும் என்றும், அவ்வாறு உருவாக்கப்படும் வாகனங்கள் அக்டோபர் 11 மற்றும் 12 ஆகிய தேதிகளில் நிபுணர்களால் மதிப்பீடு செய்யப்படும். இதனைத் தொடர்ந்து அக்டோபர் 13 முதல் 15 வரை கோயம்புத்தூர் செட்டிப்பாளையத்தில் உள்ள காரி மோட்டார்ஸ் ரேஸ் டிராக்கில் முக்கிய போட்டியும் நடைபெறும்.
Every turn, every risk, every push matters because you only have one life to live. Better live it up. Make sure that it counts. Let me also share one thing with you. You are a very restless generation. You are not the generation that sits and listens to lectures and listens to sermons. Let me tell you, as restless young ones, you need to start questioning what is wrong. What happens when a young engineer sees a racing car and asks himself or herself, I want to build that one like this. I was told a very fascinating story on my way to the campus here by Vish, who accompanied me and who brought me here. He told me about the story of Mrs. G.D. Naidu from Coimbatore. About 80 years ago, who had built a fascinating car by traveling all the way to Germany, brought back a car and rebuilt it all the way ground up by from nuts to bolts to a full-fledged car. He could do it 80 years ago in Coimbatore when infrastructure was not as great, when access was not as great, when there was no Instagram, when there was no social media. Now I would ask you, I would urge you to consider, and I believe you can do this. My belief is simple. One among you will not just build the car like GE did, but you will also build the engines, you will build the batteries, and you will also build the software behind it. Should come from Coimbatore or Toothukudi, or the next BYD should come from Hyderabad or Vijayawada. You have to really have to think. Now I also ask you to consider one thing. It's easy to be a job seeker. It's very easy to graduate, go get a job, and live life in a quiet lane. Do you want to live your life in a quiet lane, or do you want to live your life in a fast lane? It's something that you will have to decide. You could be a job seeker, or you could be a job creator for the rest of you. Once you start dreaming big, you'll often be surprised by your own potential. It is a privilege certainly for me to stand among you because you are the architects of New India. When I call you the New India, it is not just about the demographic dividend, as we have that we already have the advantage of. But I'm quite bullish on the aspirations, the hunger that you guys show. While you were coming here, we were having a quiet conversation. I said,
Rahman, sir, one sir.
Firstly, I want to thank FMAE for inviting me and thank Kumaraguru Institutions for hosting this wonderful event. It's a student-led initiative led by FMAE, Aditya, Anil, Bharat, Aman, the entire team, and they've been doing this for the last 10 years. This is to encourage motorsports enthusiasts, innovators, young racers, and hobbyists as well. Come forward, work together, and to create some magic. So we are all very, very aware of how popular motorsports are across the globe. I'm very, very happy to see that in Coimbatore, we have this happening every year. And we have students from over 13 different states here, more than 1,200 students who have come from 13 different states. Now, the event happens over 6 days, and I'm sure it's going to be very, very exciting. This is my first time here. I'm looking forward to this great deal of enthusiasm and great deal of expectation as well. And I hope, we, back in the day when I was in government in Telangana, we were able to bring Formula E street racing to India and to Hyderabad for the first time. We did a very successful event with more than 35,000 people showing up and also attracting investments. India needs more and more of these events. India needs more and more of our youngsters to getting into motorsports, to get into innovation, to get into research, to get into more manufacturing opportunities. And India needs to build its own brands to compete with the rest of the world. So I wish FMAE all the very best. I wish the entire team and all the students who have gathered here my very best. And I'm thankful to them for inviting me here. Thank you.
What about your future ideas to upgrade this?
Well, it's not really up to me. It's up to FMAE because I hope that this grows and this becomes a multi-state, multi-city event and it continues to happen across the country, not just in Coimbatore. And I just hope that they scale up and they become bigger and they inspire others also to do this more and more.
So when you speak, you highlighted that Coimbatore can have the next Tesla and India can have the next Telangana. Do you firmly believe in that?
Absolutely, because looking at the enthusiasm of these students here, and if you go around, if you take a look at what they have done, great ideas have always begun from a small garage. And today, if you see the students here, you see the energy levels of these students, it gives you hope that India will also have its own Teslas, India will also have its own BYDs, and it can come from anywhere in India. It need not come from Tamil Nadu or Telangana, it can come from Bihar, it can come from Uttarakhand, it can come from Kashmir. So I think you're only limited by your imagination, you're only limited by your ability to dream big. That's what this generation can change. That's what I hope this generation will change.
Like what this Formula E which has happened in Hyderabad? How much have gotten into this?
See, Formula E racing in Hyderabad has not only created an economic activity for the city of Hyderabad, it also created awareness about electric vehicles, sustainable mobility. It gave us an opportunity to use it as an anchor event and build an ecosystem around it. For a week in Hyderabad in February 2023, we celebrated motorsports, we celebrated mobility, we celebrated Mobility Week. We were able to attract companies like Hyundai Mobis, we were able to attract companies like Amar Raja to set up a gigafactory, and we were able to attract many other innovators also to come and set up investments in Telangana. We also created the Telangana Mobility Valley across 3 different clusters to encourage innovation, to encourage research and development, and to also encourage manufacturing. It was an idea, a seed was planted. Now it is up to the government now to take it forward and make it a big event so that, it can help thousands of youngsters get jobs. It can help, more and more wealth being created in India. Thank you.